Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Eric Bird, here at StopStrugglingNow.com. And today, we're going to talk about this stimulus package, stimulus updates nonsense. That's right. What are you waiting for? Months to get additional money, kibbles and bits? In the meantime, you should be starting your own business, getting additional streams of income. So we're going to talk about a few streams of income today. And welcome to Foci Optics. Check. And use the Independence. I'll have the code down below. Use the code Independence and get 25% off of Foci Optics. Stop struggling now gear. Check. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. Now, let's get to it.
All right, welcome back. And as you know, today is a sore subject matter for me. And you can see we're on the Stop Struggling Now YouTube channel page. And by the time you see this video, we will have went past the 6,000 subscriber mark. So once again, I want to thank you for watching, thank you for sharing, and thank you for support. And over here on the right hand side is the join button for memberships. Members get special videos, they get updates on the channel, the community channel page, only for members. And whenever I do some stock investments, I post it up there first. Little other, you get a special icons, things like that. And without further ado, we're going to start talking about this stimulus package situation. People are posting up stimulus package updates on a daily. This is ridiculous. The government's not giving you money. How many times have we gone over this? This is a one percenters don't lose. They're sitting here trying to give you kibbles and bits so they can give themselves millions, hundreds of thousands. So these updates that these other YouTubers are giving you, I don't understand, because that money is not coming. The last stimulus package was what, in April? Here we are in July. Before the next stimulus package or whatever free money people think they're going to get isn't going to be here till August. So in the meantime, you have rent to pay, you have mouths to feed, you have bills to pay. Come on, stop playing with yourself. This time you should be sitting here saying, hey, I need to get some extra money in the house. I need to have additional streams of income somehow. You can't rely on a job. You never know what jobs are going to be around. People who work for Chuck E. Cheese, Hertz, Dave and Buster's, oil companies. There's people out of work and they're not going to get their jobs back. So don't sit around wasting your time worrying about something that you do not have any control over. When those one percenters decide to give you the kibbles and bits, that's when you're going to get the kibbles and bits. So there is no reason to sit here and worry about some updates on the daily about some stimulus package nonsense. And I'm going to get into it right now about that. And the reason I'm talking about it is because of this right here. There's people sitting around here on the internet, on YouTube, talking about we need stimulus money now. Well, let's get this crap straight. Back in May, the House, which has a majority of Democrats, passed what they call the 3 Trillion Heroes Act. In May, they were already ready to produce and give Americans money because they understood, as every day goes by, as the COVID-19 situation gets worse, that people need money today. So it was passed in May. Here we are in July. The Senate, in case people don't understand how our government works, the House Democrats passed this bill. The Senate, which is majority GOP, then had to turn around and say, okay, we're going to deal with this Heroes Act. We'll pass it. They said, no, they're not going to pass it. That's majority GOP. They're talking about payroll tax. Why? Because they want to get payroll tax because the one percenters. Get this straight. What does the payroll tax got to do with people not having money. It has nothing to do with that. It has to do with those 1%ers and their corporation friends so they can get a tax deduction or figure out how they can siphon off some money. I'm tired of listening to some nonsense out here. You need to know your government, American citizens. All right? Know who's running the show. So, if GOP is not going to pass the act and they're going to sit there and chit chat and talk while people need money, you can't blame nobody else. The Senate is the one holding up the program if you need extra money to come in. Now, look at this schedule now. This is here. You're talking about people need money. You're sitting here watching these stupid gurus, these stupid YouTubers talking about a stimulus package on a daily. Here's July. Senate. Look here. First week, House, July 6th through the 10th, in session. Senate, not in session. They're the ones that need to pass this final episode. Week 2, Senate, not in session. They won't be back till July 20th through 24th. So do you really think anything's going to be passed during this time? And don't be confused. They're sitting there listening to the lobbyists right now going, hey man, why don't you tweak this HEROES Act so you can do this, do that, and the other, so they can siphon off more money. So it's time for you to get your act right. You can't rely on government to bail you out for nothing. You can't count on a job being around for 30 years or 20 years either. If anything has taught you during this pandemic, you better figure out how you're going to make extra streams of income. And we're going to get into some extra streams of income because I haven't talked about it in a while. Every now and then I touch upon a few things. But I just want you to get your government straight. Anything that has to do with money, the House, they're the ones that determines this. So who's ever the majority in the House, they can run the votes. They can say, we want, you can tell, the House can come and say, we want Americans to have $1 million each. The Senate is the one that has to approve it or come up with their own plan. And then the President of the United States has to approve it or he can veto it. So while you're messing around with the government clowns, you need to mess around with making sure that your life is in order because they ain't out here worrying about you not being able to take care of your family. All right, rant's over. Now let's get down to business. All right, so let's start with the main thing. I made a video, the last video, when we were talking about allocation of funds by the millionaires, the successful people. What do you see? They have equities. Equities is number 2 on the list. And equity is a stock, a share of stock. Here's your shot. Get your free share of stock from Robinhood. I don't understand why people aren't doing this. All that is required. Download, use the link below in the description. Download the Robinhood app. Link your email and link a bank account. 7 to 10 days later, they will give you a free share of stock. We're talking about making money. And you see right here on this page that it says invite friends, get free stock. So now when you go within your app and you see the free stock on the upper right hand corner, you can click on that and then it'll give you a link, an invite link. The same invite link I have down below in the description for you to get your free share of stock. You can do this with your friends and family as well, otherwise known as referral marketing. This is free. It doesn't cost anybody anything to get their free share of stock. And at the same time, this helps even children, which I call 18 and over. This helps them to understand, wait a minute, there's a way to make additional money. What's going on here? And maybe they'll start investing where the wealthy people invest. Again, the top 10% of the wealthiest in America own 84% of the stock market. You need to be where the wealthy people are. They're not going to let that go down. Come on, it's not going to fail totally. 1930s, when we had the Great Depression, it collapsed. But at the same time, the people who had money coming in, they bought stocks when it was down. And what happened when the stock rose 2-3 times their money? That's what they got, 2, 3, 4 times their money. It created millionaires. You have this same opportunity. Now, what else do we have going on here? Did I mess up my screen? No, we did not. Okay. Next up, WeBull. Again, WeBull is similar. You download the app. Right now, you can get 2 free shares of stock. The first way is the same way Robinhood is. You sign up, you verify your email address, you link a bank account. You do not have to deposit anything. You just link your bank account. 7 to 10 days later, you'll have a free share of stock. Now, if you deposit $100 or more the first time, then 7 to 10 days later, they will give you another free share of stock. And again, if you click on their little menu tab in the app, you'll see free shares of stock. You'll find your link there. And once again, you can share your link with other people, friends and family, to help more people get free shares of stock. And some people will actually understand that you need to invest in the stock market over time. And now, today, a guy started talking about investing in index funds. Yes, you can invest in index funds. The Vanguard has index funds, for instance. They earn, the stock market earns on average roughly 7% a year. I debate all these numbers that they give out, because when the stock market year to date right now is not 7%, and there are some years that you go negative, like this year right now, you're negative. I don't know if at the end of the year we'll still be negative, but all I'm saying is you're negative right now. So that means one of these years you're going to have to get to 14% in order to offset the negative percentage for this year if it continues down this path, which is possible. But that's what people are basing the percentage on, is that they're saying it's 7% a year. So basically it's like 10 years. Every 10 years you double your money. And if you have dividends, like like I always say, AT&T, the stock symbol T as in Tom, then you know you're going to have dividends. Like right now, they haven't cut their dividends. It's $2.08 per year per share. So if over time you had 100 shares, then you know you would have $200 a year coming every year from AT&T, and they pay every 3 months. All right, and that's roughly around 7%, I believe. And if the stock goes up, which it will because of inflation, because you have to understand how inflation works. If it costs me $30 right now, and 10 years from now, $30 equals $40, the cost of the share is probably going to move up to at least $40. And if something crazy happens where 5G comes out and mobile vehicles are able to be all insulated, and it's your own vehicle with mobile internet and whatever else, and they are able to monetize even more, then the stock could go up to $80 a share. So not only do you get the dividends, you also receive an increase on your stock price, which now means you're making money another way. All right, now let's get on to, that's another way you can do referral marketing and make additional money. And again, they pay you out by giving you free shares of stock. So whether it's cash or free shares of stock, doesn't really matter. Some of the stocks I've gotten have been $2, $3, $20, $18. I've never received anything like what they have, $200 share of stock, or $1,500 or $1,200 that they claim now on their limits. But that doesn't mean anything. I'm sure it's one out of 1,000 people or 100,000 people, whatever the case may be. But anyhow, again, use the link down below to sign up for WeBull. Now, this is the times that you should be looking to start your own business and make extra money. And some people are saying, okay, Eric, I got my LLC, but I don't want to run my business out of my house. In other words, when I post everything up my website, when I have to sit here and email people, when I want to be on Facebook Marketplace, when I want to do business outside of any realm online where I have to post up my address, I don't want to post my residential address. So what do? You need a virtual office address. And Opus Virtual Office helps you Sure, it's $99 a month. Down below, I'll have the promo code. I believe it's YG as in George, the number one, YG1. And you won't have to pay a setup fee. And it's $99 a month. And for $99 a month, you get a commercial business address, which will help you with funding down the road. You'll get a business phone number that can be tied into 411. You'll have a business fax number. You can have and will have somebody answering your phone and forward you the phone. So it's live. Somebody answers, stop struggling now, hold please, I'll transfer you, and then it's on your cell phone, for instance. You don't have to be in the office. You get to live your life freely. All right? So this is what Opus Virtual Office does, and I'll have a link down below for the affiliate program, because now that there are 40 million, 50 million people out of work, some of these people are looking to create their LLC. They're looking to create a business. They're looking to say, I need funding down the road. These are the things that you have to set up. So therefore, if you're promoting this and make it known that it's available to other people, you too can receive $50 every time somebody signs up. Also known as affiliate marketing. Also known as referral marketing. Also known as social media marketing, niche marketing. Whatever you want to call it, marketing. The point of the matter is you're making extra money. So this is another way. And I'll have a link down below to how you can sign up for this affiliate program. All right? It's that simple. Now, everybody says, hey, Eric, this is cool with all this affiliate talk. This is all cool with, telling me about the WeBull, the Robin Hoods, the Opus Virtual, where I can become an affiliate marketer. But I don't know how to create, let's say, memes or any type of pictures or any type of thumbnails, any type of thing that I want to use. Well, that's fine, because over here, there's something called Canva. And I know many of you have heard me talk about this before. You can go over here for free and use Canva, and it'll help you create everything. Whether you're on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok, it doesn't matter. Pinterest or not, it'll be able, you can create images with words, with pictures for free. Sure, they have a different program where you can upgrade, and that allows you to get different type of images, more of a professional type of image. Sure, you can do that. But for the free version, I've been using it the whole time, the free version. Again, I'm not going to be paying for stuff and then tell you that it works in a certain way. I'm using that myself right now. And the journey started in June of 2018. And here it is 2 years later. I'm still using Canva for free. This is how I upload Instagram video stories, because they want the image to be 492. I believe it's, they changed it, but it used to be something like 492 by 762, and now I think it's 405 by 732, something like that. So on here, I can go in, click it, and tell the design to be, I'll use 492 by 762. So then I already have that template, and now I can load up what image I want, what verbiage I want, all this for free. And then I download it. And then now I can put that in IGTV, the Instagram TV. Okay? That's how simple this is. Or I can go to Pinterest video and now upload a different image for the Pinterest video as well. So these are the kind of things that stop people from being able to start whatever they need to do, because they're sitting there going, well, how am I going to create these images? And some of you still might not feel comfortable doing it. So that's why I have the link down below for Canva. And if you join our Stop Struggling Now group, there's other information. There's other programs that you can sign under the unit section. You'll find some other helpful things like InShot for video, but I won't get into that right now. So we'll stick with the Canva. So you have this, and then some of you might be saying, hey, Eric, you know what? I just don't have the time to do that. So then what you would do is you go over here to Fiverr. All right? Fiverr is where you pay people $5 or more, and they can create images for you. They can create intro videos for you, like on this YouTube channel, after I do my intro, my my usual intro, StopStrugglingNow.com. Then I have the music intro that was created on Fiverr by someone on Fiverr for $5. And again, what I normally do is I pay two people. I pay two people $5 each. That's $10. It's actually a tax write-off, right? And then I let them produce. I just tell them generally my colors or something like that, and I tell them, what my website is or what I want it to say, and then I just let them run with it. And then I go with the guys that say, hey, you know what? You get an unlimited amount of revisions. So that way, if I don't like it, then I send it back and say, hey, can you do that? Hey, can you do that? $5, ladies and gentlemen, $10. That was it. I don't know if that's still the cost, but it probably is. It's $5 or $10. That's why it's called Fiverr. So if it's going to cost you $5 or $10 or $15 to create a trademark, a logo, a image, so be it. If you don't want to waste the time yourself to do it, let somebody else do it. And they usually can do it within 24 to 48 hours. Now, here we are again with referral marketing though. I'll have a link down below to Fiverr. And again, invite a friend, earn 100. I don't know. You can read the parameters right here on how you're going to receive the 100. But the bottom line is, here's another opportunity for you to refer people to Fiverr, because there are people right now who have been working for 10 years in a job, 9 to 5, and now they're sitting there with none of these skill sets to do anything, even creating a website, even creating any social media channels, pages, groups, anything. People on Fiverr can do all of it. Sure, it might not be $5. They might charge $35, $45, but it's the cost of doing business. So keep all these kind of things in mind. But in the interim, you as an individual who have these 50 million people out of work who's looking for something, you can let it be known that you're in the business of trying to help people make money, and you give them your link. Just like I have a link down below in the description. So anyone watching this video trying to earn extra money, you can go use my link, go sign up, and when you sign up, they give you a refer a friend link or refer people link. You will have the same type of link, and this is how you can make another stream of income. So let's recap. Let's just say, for the sake of argument, a person signs up for your WeBull, a person signs up for your Robinhood, a person signs up for your Opus Virtual, a person signs up for Fiverr. The following month, you get a share of stock. Okay, let's call it minor on Robinhood. Let's call it $3. On WeBull, they give you a stock, $10. Let's say Opus Virtual, you had one person sign up, you receive $50. Let's say one person signed up from Fiverr and you get $100. This is money that you did not have to earn. And by the way, since it's on the internet and you told people about it, it's always running. So now you've posted up, and then you keep posting up again when you're trying to help people. And the next thing you know, you, instead of just one person each, now in the month of September, you might have 3 people that signed up with Opus, 2 people that got WeBull, 2 people that got Robinhood. Next thing you know, you got like $500 coming in while you're sleeping. And sure, there's nothing for free. But if you're going to be on the internet and you're going to be on social media, then why not post up what you're doing? Come on. This is 2020. Some of you may be trying to start YouTube. And I wish I would have known about this when it first started, because TwoBuddy has become very helpful for me. It keeps things like your tags, how to do your keyword explorer is what they call it. And they help you with tags. They help you with your titles, which actually does something with SEO. So when people Google, if you go to Google, Yahoo, any of the search engines and hit video, then you'll see videos that are from YouTube. So your titles matter. Your tags matter on YouTube. Your thumbnail matters, and TwoBuddy helps people create thumbnails. All my thumbnails are created by TwoBuddy. Initially, when I first started, they were not, because I wasn't signed up. But then I had to go back in and redid some TwoBuddy. After about 4 or 5 months in, somebody told me about TwoBuddy, and then I signed up, and then I kind of changed some of the thumbnails from like June and July and August of 2018. and I kind of updated them. I should have actually updated them to the ones I have right now, but I haven't gone all that way back, but I updated some and didn't update others. But nonetheless, this would have helped out greatly because I didn't have the tags, I didn't have the titles, I didn't have the correct thumbnail, and that would have helped me start out and get more views and possibly more subscribers straight out of the box. If I would have known about TwoBuddy. So here we are again. You have people who wants to start YouTube channels. Here's TwoBuddy, an affiliate program. And once again, I have a link down below. If you want to start YouTube, want to find out about TwoBuddy, use the link down below. You sign up for TwoBuddy using my link, and then once you sign up with TwoBuddy, you go and they'll have a TwoBuddy affiliate link for you. And it's free to sign up for TwoBuddy, and they have free features. I used the free feature on TwoBuddy up until 2 months ago. All right? 2 months ago. And after that, here's what happened. It unlocks. So when I paid whatever the next level was up, it unlocks tags. Before, it didn't give you the tags. It would show you tags on the right-hand side, usable tags, and then you could put the tags in the keyword explorer and see what it comes up to. If it gives you a high rate, you know, you want to be closest to 100 as possible. They could do it that way, and you were only limited to X amount of tries per 24-hour period. I think it was, you could do 30, put in 30 keyword searches, and then it waited 24 hours. Whereas when you upgrade, then you have unlimited, and now you can see the tags. So the tags gives you the SEO score down below, so you don't have to do this. You're not restricted to 30. So now you can sit there and look at how to create tags down below that have a searchable advantage for you, and now that'll get you more subscribers, more views, things like that. All right. So TwoBuddy is another way that you can have an affiliate program, and it does not cost you anything. It's a referral program. Once again, they pay you once a month. All right, let's keep moving because we need to make some additional money here while a lot of you are waiting on this stimulus package money. Amazon. Everybody knows about Amazon. There's an Amazon FBA courses that people have. There's the Amazon affiliate marketing program, and all you have to do. Amazon's a little different though. Sometimes you're going to have a website, or you're going to have some sort of social media presence because they want to find out how you're going to get people there. So that's why I always been saying for the last 2 years, set up a business under your name or whatever name you want under social media accounts. So that way you can go and promote. They'll take into consideration subscribers, things like that. But for the most part, almost anybody can sign up for this, whether you even have a website. But it does help if you have a website or some vehicle that shows that you're going to actually promote it, instead of them just accepting you and then you're just like doing nothing. All right. So that's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think I have much more other than you still have to think about making additional income. Millionaires have 7 streams of income on average, as you all know. All right. And if you don't know, keep that in mind. And you should keep some other things in mind too. 60% of the population makes less than $40,000 per year. That's $3,500 or less per year. It costs you 30% to live in an apartment. So if you're trying to get a $1,200 a month apartment, you have to make more than $36,000 a year in most places. And if you have credit cards, if you have a car payment, if you have any other payments, then that means you can only live in a place that's a lot lower. So that means you can only live in a place that's $900 or $800 a month. And I don't know of any place that $800 a month is a good neighborhood that you would want to have your wife, family, children, family members live there. Usually it's not in the best of neighborhoods. So therefore, you're always going to, 60% of the population definitely needs to make extra income. And if you want to be wealthy, see the last video on the allocations. Businesses that create income is what the top 10%ers mostly have. Equities, which is stocks, businesses is number 2. And you can see that when a person only has 10K worth of wealth, when a person only has 100K worth of wealth, there's a whole different type of way that everything is allocated. But when you get up to like 1 million, when you start getting into that 1%er stratosphere, top 10%er stratosphere, you start seeing this shift because they're making more money from additional income streams, and they have to do with business. And don't be confused. When you're online and you're doing referral marketing or affiliate marketing, that is a business. When you have 4, 5, 6 streams of referral or affiliate marketing money coming in, that's exactly what we're talking about here. Even though I'd classify it as one stream of income myself, but in reality, if I'm getting money from WeBull, Opus, Fiverr, TwoBuddy, Canva, Amazon, and then I have merch to sell, and I'm making money that way, that's a lot of different streams of income, but it's all on the same vein, so it makes things quite easy when you're basically dealing with everything from 4 or 5 platforms. So if I'm posting things up at Instagram, posting something up at Facebook page, Facebook group, posting something up at Snapchat, it's the same type of thing. We're on social media, and I'm making additional income using social media, which is not even my product. I'm using $1 million platforms to create myself streams of income. Now those streams of income allow us to get into other things that I'm not going to talk about today, but now you can sit there and say, you know what? Now's the time for me to go down and put down my 3.5% for an FHA loan and get me a 2-plex, 3-plex, 4-plex, and I'm willing to live at this location for a year. And then after a year, you move out. Now you have a rental income coming in, and that's a way to be off to the races, even if you do only make $40,000 a year. So that's all I have to say, ladies and gentlemen. Please, thank you for watching. And please share the video. Please like the video. And you know the usual. Please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. And you know it's hard out here. So stop waiting on some money, some free money. Remember, you have to earn everything out here. This isn't some sort of welfare system. This is not a communist society. This is not a socialist society. No matter how much people want you to believe and want you to have that going on, because when you start receiving free money, who's going to go to work? Just like right now, people are sitting there making more money from unemployment right now, and the job is calling up saying, hey, come back to work, because they're under the PPP program. They have to hire people back to get these loans. And the people are like, are you crazy? I make $2,400 a month while I'm sitting around. I don't even get paid that amount. That's $30,000 a year, ladies and gentlemen. 60% of the population doesn't even make that. So why would they go back to work? Of course they're not going to go back to work, and that puts you in a welfare state. So do you really want to be getting kibbles and bits for the rest of your life? Or are you going to sit out here and take advantage of the situation and say, you know what, we live in a capitalist society, and the 1%ers and 10%ers are just taking more of the capitalist society away from you. You need to get your own piece of the pie. So with all that said, keep your head up, keep moving, and I'm out.